Among Us, the importance of music in role-playing games, sponsored by Reframe. Remember that symbol I said? That's a symbol. Yeah. It's so easy, we can puppy paint it on merch if we ever wanted to.
Do we have merch?
No, and that's why, because I'm still too lazy to puppy paint it.
Yes. Anyone would like to buy the art? Go for it.
Yeah, anyone who would like to buy this PowerPoint after the panel is done, it's $20 and you can pay it directly to me.
It will go to company funds to,
honestly,
maybe more gummy bears?
Yeah.
Alright, so, quick question. Okay, who actually plays role-playing games? Good.
Good.
You don't have to explain it. Alright, good.
Who writes stories? Okay, good.
Quick question. Who is under 18?
Awesome.
Good.
Does that mean I can say fuck?
I will say fuck anyway. It is a 9 o'clock panel. Like, go home, kids.
I'm gonna say fuck. If I say other words, I'm gonna say them. Right.
I mean, they've still posted other YouTube videos that we curse for, so. Anyways, so, here we go. The goal. The goal of this panel is to gain insight and perspective of many different kinds of musically inclined professionals and how it helps or hinders the role-playing experience. Ooh. Right? So we're gonna meet the panelists, like I promised. Each panelist was somehow selected to be part of this panel.
Somehow.
Somehow, which is a bold claim. They each have at least a decade of role-playing experience under them, totaling to almost a century of experience between them. Damn, right? We're like so good at this.
That's like more than 10 years, guys.
But like amongst the 5 of us, that should be a purity. It's 100. Like, that's a century. So, woo! Right? How many others can say that? Anyway, this is the bitch that isn't here.
So, fuck him.
Yep, and when he walks in, just boo.
Boo.
And you will hear me first because I have direct sight. Okay, so he's a game designer, a former host in a host club, if you know what that is, a tarot reader, an accomplished artist. Once had a photograph go semi-viral on a post-con scene for Colossal Con 2016. Why do I know that? Because I reblogged it on top of it, right? An extreme role-playing enthusiast, so much that he is the moderator for this panel. There's so much of a failure right now that he's not here. And I think it's dead, honestly.
What a loser.
What a loser.
Yeah.
People in the audience who know who he is in real life, if you can hunt him down through friends of ours, you know who you are.
We can see you.
We are looking at you. We're talking to you.
And
Message
if he tries
everyone.
to get in the room, don't let him. Put that little switch lock there. Yeah. Another one.
No.
Let him get here first, and then we can do that.
And then lock the doors.
Do not share my cereal with him. You guys can have cereal like that.
Oh, cool. All right, so, and then the next panelist, me. I'm Lodestar. I'm a known bard. My sister got me this pin. This is, bitch, I'm fabulous, bard. Right?
I'm proud of you.
I have over a decade of experience in dance. Ooh. A soloist in the Yummy African dance troupe. But don't worry, everyone does a solo at one point, so we're all soloists. But I'm a soloist, right? Yeah. Studied dance at George Mason University. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, which is the picture of Dan thing? What?
Just in general.
Thank you.
You as a person.
Oh god, don't.
Oh god, there he is! There he is! Boo! Thank you for the shirt. You don't need to serve because your phone was off. Thank you.
You don't get any
shirts. Alright, by the way, so really fast, game designer, former host, tarot reader, accomplished artist, had a photo go semi-viral on the post-con Colossal 2016, an enthusiast, he's the moderator. Woohoo. Okay, back to me. Okay, so I'm Bard. Over a decade of experience in dance, soloist in the Gina Dance Troupe. I studied dance at George Mason. I have taught, instructed, coached dancers of all ages. I am an award-winning choreographer for multiple genres of dance. Thank you, kids that I coached. They gave me paper plate awards, thus it's an award. If I'm transparent about it, it's not mine. but still impressive.
This is on every one of his slides.
I can show you GIFs and stuff in videos. This is Nicole Burkhart.
Hello, I'm Cole Burkhart, and my pronouns are they and them.
Has never accomplished anything and will continue to do so. A quote directly, a voice artist, a professional sound engineer, a multi-talented podcaster, and promotes something. I forgot to type the rest.
Yeah, I am also a professional dancer. I am mainly in swing dancing, both East Coast and West Coast, as well as Lindy Hop. Yeah, thank you. As well as certain other types of dance, less professional, but still kind of into it.
Do you salsa?
I do.
Then we can be friends.
Awesome.
Speaking of you, this is Jay Lynn. Look at that Una. Isn't that amazing, Una?
Everyone cheer for me.
Jay Lynn is an accomplished singer, fluent in Japanese, enough that I think she's fluent. Can sing in both languages because she knows them. Has never done anything bad in her life as a conscious decision.
It's true.
She's done bad things, but she didn't mean to, right?
I did fire my dog walking today. I feel pretty bad about that.
I mean, she wasn't walking her dog.
Yeah, I know, but I still feel bad.
Okay, see, like, whatever. Wants to know who else in this room knows what a wolfaboo is.
I made it up.
Oh, why are you laughing? Do you know?
You can
Do you
guess.
know?
You can kind of guess. Does it mean you're a furry?
No. I like wolves. A little too much. Not in that way.
So are you
No. I draw wolves a lot. I have a wolf hybrid as a pet. And I have a wolf room because I have like a bunch of wolf stuff. So I figured we'll put it all in the same room. And then put all my Japanese stuff in the other room. And then put everything else in a different... It's a theme.
It's actually really nicely decorated. It's not tacky.
Yeah, no, it's not tacky.
So, and then next we have Hazy Audio. Woo! A talented musician, a soundboard techie in high school and beyond, deaf in one ear, which is why his audio is hazy.
Was he hitting the head with the hacky sack?
I really thought it was like an deep internet pop reference, but it's not. Until like literally Tuesday.
Fun fact. I'm not. Fun fact. He and I are both deaf in the same ear.
Oh, I didn't know you were deaf too.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have put that in too.
Oops.
Is currently at his bachelor party.
Hitting the head with the hacky sack.
Has an awesome best man. It's me. Alright, so now we get to the real part of the panel where Matt gets to ask us questions. So, Matt, moderator, dancer, musician, singer, sound engineer. Woohoo. We're ready.
Are you guys going to share that mic? Yes. Alright, I want to start with actually my experience with background music for role-playing games, and it's usually just going to YouTube and clicking epic music. Who else does that? Is that like the go-to? Thank you. It's perfect, right? And sometimes it reflects the actual like feeling of whatever's going to happen. Like you get that boss fight, oh, the whole fucking orchestra comes down. Now, what do you guys do different than just YouTube? If you don't mind me asking, is there any other sources?
Pandora. I still use Pandora. I have not moved to Spotify. I apologize. And I pay for it.
Oh.
In terms of finding music, I do a lot of podcasting, and so finding music for that is a little bit different than doing it live because I have to worry about copyright. What you could do if you are interested in something like that is to actually commission someone to write music for you. I am absolutely for supporting independent composers, independent artists, things like that. If you really want to do something that's a little bit less indie, Bards is a really good website. You can get like packets of sound bites. You can get like specific music. If you want like NPC voices, they also have characters for that too. It's super helpful in terms of both in live action tabletop role plays or podcasting tabletop role plays. Very helpful.
I just put epic music on and call it a day. The Witcher 3 soundtrack's pretty good too.
Yeah, depending on what mood you want, you can just use it for different video games if you're okay with that. Like Witcher has a good soundtrack. Celeste has a fantastic soundtrack for like background noises. Final Fantasy. Do you use Final Fantasy a lot?
I use a lot of Final Fantasy. I use a lot of like TV shows. Like okay, has anyone seen Ice Fantasy? No, no one ever will either. But
Not to be confused with Ice Princess.
no. Ice Fantasy is like a Chinese drama. It's on Netflix, all 62 episodes. It's basically Lord of the Rings mixed with Avatar The Last Airbender, but they're elves. Yeah, I know, everyone says that, but no one watches it, so. I will do that later, yes, but I do that, and I also just listen to a lot of like random artists on YouTube, and I Instagram them because they're not famous, and they'll reply. And that's how you meet famous people. But yeah, I just get their permission from them to do it that way.
Well, you know, since you mentioned like actually finding clips of people speaking and all that, there's also, you can go on and find websites for like casting calls for just voice actors. And I've done that for a video I've made, not for roleplay, but for like a fan video thing. And there's people, they'll do it for free, they just want something to put in a portfolio, and it's hard for them to think up something to say, so they'll just think something to say. Well, tell me a line, and they'll do it for free. So, you want to go over the top.
A couple websites that are good for that is castingcall.club, as well as there are some like voice actors guilds that you can put like advertisements on out for. There's also a couple. Which library is it? Someone. Never mind. I don't know what. I don't know what this is. Google it.
Google it.
Google is your best friend at finding music.
That's the whole one, that's
Yeah.
So as far as noises goes, is there like any apps that you guys have? Because I know one of my, like, they showed up with an app and it just would not stop clicking the fuck button whenever like certain crazy moments happen. But I was just curious if there's any other apps that like, helped certain moments in the role-playing game.
There are types of like brain meter apps if you want some nice background noise. They have a bunch of varieties of types in the App Store. As far as for like specific sound effects, I don't normally like use them in my tabletop when I'm actually playing. I absolutely use freesounds.org, I think is what it is, and they have, if you need something, they will record it for you. I've gotten tons of snoring, people put a lot of farts on there, like people crashing into metal or footsteps, or even just having fighting music on in the background. They'll do sound effects for that too.
I used the Rain Rain app, and I love it. It even has the sound of a Shih Tzu snoring. It's fine. It's a Rain Rain. It's just like rain twice. And it lets you merge up to 3 sounds together, and you can see them as like a favorite combo. And it's mostly thunderstorms and things like that, but the Shih Tzu snoring, you gotta have a Shih Tzu snoring. And so you can combine like rain and fireplace and whatever, and make a cool ambiance. It's a great
free resource you can use if you want to play Dungeons & Dragons, play with basically any role-playing game online, and it has an absolutely great library of free use sound effects, music, access to Google that you can put directly into the session itself. So whatever you're playing on your computer, it'll play on everyone else's computer that's using it as well. You can mix the audio right then and there. It's absolutely fantastic. I use,
It's full 20.
yeah.
Discord is also doing something a little bit like that. They've been rolling out bots for you to have them play music while you're on a call, which is super cool. It's a little bit buggy, but they're working on it.
It's in beta right now,
Yeah.
so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But programming is hell.
Alright, how do I actually get started in this? Because I'm actually, like on Discord, you can actually set up a bot for certain music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you... And is it like clearer than just putting music on yourself in the background?
Yes.
I think it's hooked up to Spotify.
Yeah. So it's like another person talking instead of.
And so like here it's like.
Yeah.
You can mute it.
That's cute.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking at that.
You're so much more fancy than me. I literally just YouTube like siren. Pick up.
Well, you do a lot of your sessions in person too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the big difference, is that a lot of the things I run are online, so I can't just throw it on YouTube and expect everybody else to match up what I'm listening to at the same time, at the same audio level.
I think Zoom also allows me to play music on in the background. Zoom is kind of like Skype, but it's like businessy. And Zoom will also allow you to play music through that conference call. And you can mute it and, or like turn the volume down independently.
Do you guys usually take a step away from like classical music or like old school like?
Yes.
Like do you I know one go-to thing I have when I go to montage, I just play Eye of the Tiger. It helps things a lot. But is there any like songs that you recommend for programs?
I play Taco Bell's Cannon when I fight this dragon.
Oh yeah.
To that, I do like classical music in order to set a specific tone. I feel like most times when I want to do like a society that's very like rigid, or even just doing stuff like they're at a ball or they're in like upper class, is when I tend to use musicals. Not musicals, when I tend to use classicals, excuse me. When I want to get like down to the nitty gritty, like the slums of the campaign, I will try and do more like grungy music, more like low guitars, some like nice bass, drum beats. It's all about whether or not you want to set a certain emotion into the music.
Generally speaking, I try not to do too much classical music because we usually play really late at night. I play with a pretty short attention span, so I try not to give them any excuse to fall asleep.
Yeah. That is snap down.
Yeah. Just walk all the time.
I just play whatever I feel like. I don't use word. I hate lyrics though, because lyrics will distract me. And anything with too much bass will like drive me insane. I'll just totally ignore it.
Yeah, you absolutely want to avoid things with lyrics, just for, I think, just tabletop audio in general. Because yeah, it is very distracting, and sometimes if you're like recording a session and there's voices in the background, it's very hard to pick out what you need. It's also difficult to like balance the audio in terms of voices. I know during podcasting, there's a really thin line between the music being too loud and overbearing and it being too quiet that it doesn't matter if it's in any rooms.
A pretty good example of this is, has anyone here played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle? Wow, okay. So, for anyone who's played that, the very first scene you see, Shadow the Hedgehog, the audio mixing is absolutely atrocious. You can't hear anyone else except for the blaring music and the bass blasting. You want to try to avoid putting anything louder than your players, because they're the ones who they're playing. Yeah.
Difficult, because sometimes we can get loud.
Right, but still. If you have neighbors and they're complaining that you're a little bit too loud and it's not your music, you should probably turn your music down.
Probably turn your players down too.
You should kick your players out when it's time for them to leave.
Do you guys have any more like traditional noises that you make by yourself? Like you don't actually use any computers or anything like that, like more scalping and helping out here.
If I'm being all more scalloping, I'm like.
Well, I'm a professional voice actor, which is really weird for me to say. So like a lot of the NPC voices are where I will do most of my like creative input for it. Show us. What do you think?
You bartender, sell us some
Shopkeeper in a barn.
So if we're selling a horse, okay. Why, greetings, folks. Welcome to my delightful little barn. I've got plenty. Or I can do demons, which is like,
You will submit to my will.
or you could bring it up a little bit and have a little drier, more like Gollum. What's Gollum say? Besides just Gollum.
My precious.
Thank you.
My precious.
Oh, this doesn't have a pop filter, so I'm going to sound awful, but
My precious. Bring me the ring.
things like that. Doing like sound effects are a little bit. Thank you.
You got that for free.
Oh yeah. Doing sound effects are a little bit more difficult because you can't really, unless you practice your ass off, you can't really guarantee it's going to sound exactly the same each time. You can also take like phrases, and if you say them quickly enough, they'll turn into like sound effects, which is a little weird. There's the basic boots and cats, you know, boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. There's this one's fun. This is a jaboy, which is the sound water makes when it drops. It's jaboy. Jaboy. Listen, you get creative when you have to produce your own sound effects. You can also, if you really want to, you can record stuff ahead of time, like dropping like a mattress on the floor. It can be a body dropped on the floor. If you feel like breaking a bunch of dishes, you can also do that during your game. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. There's a bunch of ways you can get creative about incorporating sound effects into your game.
Yeah, I love that.
It's pretty easy to have sound effects of beer cans crashing and everybody else in the room is also drunk.
We do get a lot of like sound effects in pouring groups.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that, for sure. But for the most part, like, personally, I don't really do sound effects in my mouth. I'm not a professional sound engineer or voice actor. So the best you guys are getting is whatever is on Google.
I am not an actor by any means. And I don't bring shots in. Stop it. I literally can't. I can be like, the water buffalo. Charlie. Look, okay, I'm a British actor. Anyways.
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes. Like the water buffalo gets like Charlie in a helicopter.
Oh my god.
I'm not an actor, but I do make my own noises. Because, okay, so when you're choreographing a dance, you don't always count like 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, down, hit, down. You gotta do it.
You don't count when you dance?
No, because there's too much crap going on in the uninteresting music I choose.
Fair.
This man needs to count. He can't even act.
That is true. I'm horrible when I'm playing. But yeah, no, I will go with my own attempt at something like, or you hear a plop. It sounds like a plop. Plop. Move. I keep it within my own realm.
I use a cowbell. Actually, parents have a cool cowbell whenever they're going through farmlands. I love it. I just pull it out of nowhere. Perfect.
You never have too much cowbell.
Actually, going back, I was curious, do you have any tips for people who are learning accents? Like those who are more role-play heavy, they're like actor characters out more, you know, want to learn crazy.
Accents are very difficult. I know we kind of moved off the music bar thing a little bit. Bards, I guess. Fuck it.
I think the bard will be able to speak more languages than most.
Yes. Okay, cool. That's how we'll justify this.
For sure.
Learning accents is a little difficult, especially if you're going outside of like your normal range. I find Southern and British are a little bit easier to do as far as like starting off for your base accents. When you get into more Russian or Ukrainian, the best way to do it is to talk with people from that country, that region. There are a whole bunch of guides on YouTube. If you have Russian or Ukrainian or Jamaican or fucking whatever friends, talk with them. There is actually a scientific phenomenon, kind of, in that people will often mirror accents in order to make people feel more comfortable around them. So just being around people is the best, at least for me, is the best way to pick up on an accent. For some people it's completely different. You may need a voice coach, you may need to just look up tutorials on YouTube, you may just be able to, even mirroring, like, actors on TV. There is a really, anyone here watch Critical Role? Yeah, cool. There is a really, really good jester impersonator who can do a really good jester accent named Ginny D? Yeah. Yes. And she apparently just picked it up from watching Laura do jester, which is fucking mind-blowing to me because I can't even do that yet. But it's just a lot of practice.
Yeah, watching shows definitely helps. So, true story. One time, so my friend, I had HBO, my friend did not. They wanted to watch True Blood, which is a Southern show. So they came to my house and watched it all, and I was there, you know, my friend, right? And by the end of it, I had a Southern accent. I don't know how to keep a Southern accent. And then I went to Walmart, and I was talking to people, and I couldn't stop, it wouldn't go away. It was awful. I mean, it was cool, but like, I couldn't control it. And so, that's an option. Same thing happened one time after a Doctor Who marathon. I was happy with that, though. I was okay, I went to Walmart that same day. Yeah. Yeah. And then also, you know, fake it to make it. If you want to sound Irish, but you can only do Scottish, just say it's Irish. And everyone who walks through the store when you're doing it that day will believe you.
Scottish and Irish, you'll be okay.
I did that. People were asking me, oh, what part of Ireland are you from? And I'm like, in a Scottish accent, oh, I'm from County Kerry, and etc. And I'm like, working at Bath and Body Works, pretending to have an accent on St. Patrick's Day. It was fun, but it was not Irish.
I mostly just use Netflix, like hundreds of hours of British television. Helps a lot. I don't usually do accents as much in roleplay. I find it's really distracting. Trying to focus on what
That is a lie. He's always pulling out an accent out of his ass. He's good at it.
That's the problem.
Because even if you also have like too many NPCs, switching between accents can get a little.
Some people here like to go and talk to everybody in town.
Look,
I'm the bard.
NPC.
You're the I'm the bard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a rogue. Hi.
I just don't learn accents, honestly. I'm really bad at it.
He is very bad at it.
Bad. Typecast me, please.
Getting back to, I guess, music. When it comes to like YouTube playlists, and you're kind of just going off to like like you want to have a certain atmosphere for a certain event, and it kind of like trails off to something crazy.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of ruining the mood. You try to play it off, or it can just like affect the role.
I think you don't have to like make a big deal about it being the wrong mood. You just have to like play it off and change it to something better, or just silence it.
Be professional about it by turning the volume all the way down, switching to the song, and going to the next one, or you can just say, that ain't working, on to the next guy. It depends on who you're playing.
Yeah.
In a more professional setting, it's definitely better to transition a little bit more than not at all, but if you're just playing with friends, I think you probably understand.
Well, if it's professional, then you should probably listen to the music before you.
That's true. Yeah.
I am professional by no means in most of my life. And so I just say, oh, this music sucks, I'm stopping it. Okay, we're gonna ignore music now, we're just gonna focus because I need like an hour to refocus back in. Thanks.
I was at another convention, it was PAX Unplugged, and there was this crazy big booth, and I wish I like learned more about it, but it was all about this exact thing. It was background music, but I guess it was all streamlined in an app, and they were trying to advertise their app. The way they did it was was like this crazy endless loop of various noises, so every single thing was different. I don't know if there's like other apps that you guys know of or any phone.
Isn't that how they do music? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty much, I feel like I missed the point of like trying to put something there, so I was like,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
And just because we don't know doesn't mean you can't go to the indie game room here and find out for yourselves and learn something, right? Support everyone.
Yes.
Yay!
Just because we are on a panel doesn't mean we are more experienced than other people. Our word is just as good as other people.
Even though we have almost a century put together. Just saying.
A recent that experience?
I've been role-playing on the internet board since I was like 8.
Gaia Online does not count.
It was Warcraft. It was Warcraft 3, thank you.
I was role-playing in AOL chats, so...
Yeah, so how bad?
Wow.
Us?
Some of us didn't have internet.
DeviantArt?
We had to Xerox a bunch of old D&D manuals and play that way.
That works.
Nice.
I was actually gonna ask if that's a thing. Are we gonna keep this an open discussion? Like, can we start
Yeah,
taking
does
questions
anyone
from the
have
audience?
specific questions for us?
So I am not very experienced in making a playlist, I guess, for role playing. My style is typically, I have a bunch of music that I think applies. I just feel like that. I want to get a sense of like what kind of music you can look for in specific situations. I always love trying to set things up, especially because a lot of songs are
Yeah.
and you can't really loop it unless basically there's a lot going on.
And if you go to the website, so youtube.com, whatever, just put repeater, so youtuberepeater.com.
I can't repeat it, but it's a fact.
Yeah, it's very repetitive by the nature of being out.
Get better songs.
Honestly, no. I have had a song on for when I DM for an hour and a half and no one noticed.
Yeah.
I've also done that, and they definitely did notice. So I would say, best case scenario, if you don't really know where to start, video game music is like the easiest place to start on that stuff because it's designed to be listened to for hours. Final Fantasy is great about that. Skyrim, if you want more action.
If you're a nerd, Undertale looks pretty well without like needing to have it changed, or it's like the Let's Get Pussycat, it can be like 8 minutes long, but also 2 minutes short.
Yeah, and
For those of you like taking notes right now, is there any, you guys are going down the list of your favorite themes. That's a good one.
Singular theme?
What is it?
Like singular theme?
No, like,
Oh, no, like video game soundtrack or like other things.
Us video game?
definitely like that.
Oh,
From
yeah.
Witcher 3. It is by far the easiest song I've ever found to just keep on loop. It never gets old.
Yeah, Warcraft is pretty good. You can also do like environmental noises. If you just have rain on, shits you snoring. You can just have that repeating, and they're not gonna notice. It's just rain to them. Or even like as fireplace crackling, or like someone strumming a lute, like your flute. Sorry, hard.
Being at a bar, listening to people at the bar.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be music itself. Like if you get really tired of music, switch it up to ambience.
Yeah.
If you Google time to get classy, all right, it's a thing. It's a thing. All right, it's a thing. It will have. It's this thing. I think it's a Reddit post. I can't remember. But they give you 3 links. One is Fireplace. One is RainySounds.com, and one is like smooth jazz.
Yeah.
And actually, someone has combined those and put it on YouTube separately.
Jazz is also a great
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
But those 3 together, classy. Time to get classy. It's my favorite go-to.
To be the least offensive music in the world.
If you are looking for an ambience or a specific mood, chances are there's someone out there who has put something. So it's basically just going out and look. Have you ever used tabletop audio?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's really good. It's 10-minute loops for like any scenario. Like
and they've got multiple genres too at tabletopaudio.com.org.
Yeah,
one of those
like
dots. Like she said, they're 10-minute loops. They've got like hundreds. You can also buy more packs or use it. But they've got everything from like sci-fi, ambient noise, to like fantasy, to horror, to everything.
And like the caves dripping.
Yes.
I feel a little wary about the horror though. You don't want to scare them out of your house. Unless you want them to. I mean, the problem there is it locks on the inside, not on the outside.
But, okay. My favorite singular soundtrack to use in gaming or driving is like Prompto's battle theme, Trigger Happy or something, in Final Fantasy 13 episode Prompto DLC. But if you're going to use like an overall album, Final Fantasy 13 I think has like the most seamless music out there.
Yes.
Is there a moment? Oh, you have a question?
Use this completely opposite what I know.
I've definitely got people say never play that song ever again.
Like, have you ever said it?
Generally I don't, because usually...
Sometimes Danny will put on some like anime stuff, and I'm like,
Okay, yeah, there's always an exception. Danny's always the exception.
Oh yeah, anime music. Use anime music too.
Danny even uses video clips. Yeah. Like the what you just did for our campaign.
Yeah, I was too lazy to explain the scene. I was like, here, watch the witches from Coven walk in.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretend they're men.
Now people do like playlists devoted to specific characters.
I know my friends love doing like Spotify playlists for one particular OC. Sometimes I'll be like, all right, if your character do something cool, I might pick something from that playlist, but most of them are very like lyrical, so it doesn't really fit, but also it gives you a really good idea of their character, which is nice.
To echo that,
We won't have to put that here.
so actually the thing I was just recently doing something super similar. You have everyone give you a character theme song, you take your theme song and you look up an instrumental orchestral version of it. So it's not a shitty version that's like ooms through it. With like rap lyrics. But just like instrumental through it. And you like look really hard, and when they change it the next day, I'm like, no.
I was thinking, what's like some of the best moments where no sound, no music?
Oh,
What's the most accurate things?
The death of literally everyone at our party.
Yeah. You can also use silence to emphasize like important moments in your campaign, whether it be like important reveals or important character deaths or unimportant character deaths. I know silence is very good to be utilized when you're doing like horror campaigns. Sometimes the worst sound you can hear is nothing, which I think helps bring the mood together. You can use sounds to mislead your people. Like, let's say at the end of every campaign day of Film School Radio, and it's really playing sounds that the DM's friend is trying to test their sound. Why do we explain yourself?
We can explain this. So, I'm the DM, he's the friend.
This was your fault.
It was. Thanks for helping me pass my senior design. I really appreciate that.
Guinea pig.
You were, and
Wait, hold on. For me, who's out of the loop, and them who are out of the loop, what the fuck did you do?
Okay, fine, I'll explain. So, Hazy over here had a final where he had to work on like a receiver transmitter for sound or some crap. And so basically, I was ripping off American Horror Story Apocalypse. I don't watch. No one? No one? You're a liar. You watched it with me. Yeah. But so basically, there's a whole radio that plays, and like they think it's messages from the outside world because they're all in the bunker at the beginning. They're like, oh my god, it's the upper world warning us that we're gonna be saved. We never find out what the radio was about, spoiler. Then I was like, since I'm ripping off the show, and he he needs people to rate the quality of his sound. I'm just gonna use that as the radio. And you're gonna rate on a scale 1 to 5 all of these sounds about how well you think they are. Clear, how do you, like whatever, clear, how do you like them? I forgot what I already did. So I played like, over the 6-hour session, I played like 30 sounds where they had to rush to the stupid radio, trip over each other, and rate the sound to give us some puzzle. And it wasn't.
There was no puzzle.
There was nothing.
That's really interesting though, using music as like the environmental. Using sound effects and music as environmental triggers for plot points or for traps. For like even incorporating like a specific song, like how sorry, there are too many video games in the world. The one with the paintings. You know, the Layers of Fear, thank you. There is a couple rooms, a little minor spoilers for Layers of Fear. There is, in the child's room, there is one of those wind-up mobiles that will play when you enter, and it has this really creepy song. And every time the song loops, it gets darker and more twisted and more upside down. And that actually helps not only you as a character know that you're progressing through the story as it gets more fucked up, but it also adds to the intensity of the horror of the situation.
No, I was just saying, which is, I think you should probably pay attention to the campaign you're playing. I haven't, like, I found a 23-second clip like this. It's for the Bards appearance. But the thing is, they haven't left him since they found him, so he's never made an entrance. But something like that, just having that on, yeah, just to be like, yeah. Also, it's really fun when you're not playing music and they're just like messing around. They think you're just Facebook messaging and just like, play on your phone through the speaker behind them, and they're like, ah! I'm like, I see your bitches. Also, you reminded me of a puzzle I did for you once. It was a super fun puzzle. Feel free to steal it. So it was like they met some like siren fairy thing, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, and I used like mainstream songs, but I found like this weird orchestral slowed down version of it. And now I was like, cool, guess the song will open up the next level. Get out of the dungeon, because you're gonna die in an hour.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. That was actually kind of difficult because normally music is pretty recognizable in terms of, wow, music is the person who does the same thing. So it's really, fuck, that's another panel. Using like guessing game, I guess a guessing game in order to advance or to progress, like the way Undertale does. I know I'm just saying Undertale because I'm as a character from Deltarune, but Undertale does have a puzzle where you have to like play specific notes of a specific song to progress through the story. I suppose we do it the same way.
Yeah, I mean, rocked it, so.
Well, you know, so something she mentioned reminded me of this. So who has played Left 4 Dead? Okay, so when you're playing Left 4 Dead, sometimes you'll get a feeling. You'll be like, I think there's going to be a horde soon, I think there's going to be a witch soon, or whatever the type of zombie it is. And what they did in this game is they, within the background music, put subtle clues that occur a certain amount of time before the thing spawns. And it's supposed to be eerie, like in a horror movie. And so you don't recognize the sound, but you feel it. You're like, oh god, there's gonna be a witch. And next thing you know, you're woo! And you're like, oh no, there it is. We're gonna die. Overcooked does actually something like that, I noticed. Yes, so Overcooked, who's played Overcooked? I know you guys have. Cool. So as your time runs down, the music in the background actually speeds up. It's still the same song and it's still recognizable, but it begins to get faster and faster. And once you get down to like 30 seconds or 20 seconds or something, it begins to get almost like high-pitched and very frantic. And even if you're not playing or just watching someone play, you feel rushed. You can do that with songs as well. I know YouTube can play it at like twice the speed playback, or they can slow it down. Even utilizing those directionals can change the tone of your scene or story.
I think it really depends on how familiar they are with music theory and how much they actually like listening to music outside of.
Yeah, outside of just regular music. Some things you could do is have, this is just me spitballing here. You can do things where like there are certain depressions or buttons that have to push in order to sound the right notes. You could do it in that they literally have to guess what the song is, like with what Danny did. You can do things like putting pieces of a song together so they have to play the whole note and find those like straps of music. You can even do stuff like too many video games. Something like how everyone has to join in to sing in order to open a door. Like Adventure Time, they had to come together and sing to open up the big doors they can go into all their lost bullshit. People who watch Adventure Time know what episode I'm talking about. It really depends on both your players and how comfortable you are with using music in your games.
Okay, that was definitely the musician, like, that started that. What? Music theory, no, okay. No. I literally use, like, single ladies in instrumental form, in orchestral form. I use, like, pop music that anyone on earth would know. Anything that I could hop in and do the dance to off the top of my head was fair game. Anything on the radio, like, during that time. YouTube.
Yeah, karaoke version, musical version. There are a lot of stuff out there.
Literally, I have like a emo-ish version of Africa's Toto on here, and I think it's the most romantic song on earth now, and I hate the normal one.
I was so skeptical. I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. This is gonna be stupid. And then it got into the chord. I'm like, oh my god, I love it.
You can also, if you're feeling tricky enough, there are ways in music editing programs like Audacity and GarageBand to take the voice track out of your music. I wouldn't recommend it because it doesn't always sound great. And also you can also get into a lot of trouble with it if you do it for particular songs. Here, yes.
What if you're just doing it for your friends or whatever?
Yeah, that's whatever.
Make sure they're not recording it on YouTube.
Yeah.
We should be.
But yeah, no, so just YouTube and Google. Or ask your friends. They'll know. Any other questions? Oh.
My question is this. Instead of DMing, but when you as a player play for that, I'm sure all of you have a different creative ideas, but I always say this, so I know this is not as relevant. But at times, do you imagine certain things, like you hear certain things in your mind to perceive?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then you're just trying to express it, I guess, in some way like this has to happen.
Well, even if I'm not playing or being a DM, music does give me inspiration for like character backstories or personalities, or even for scenes that I want to happen in the game. It is absolutely a thing that happens, and that music can influence the direction you want to go in. It's a little different for me because I get very overwhelmed by like loud noises and audio. I don't know why I'm at a convention, but sometimes it's nice to take a step back and focus on a singular song or event that I want to happen.
So I have almost the exact opposite response because I'm always thinking about music in some capacity, and I usually always listen to something if I can't focus without music. So usually if I'm like a player or a DM, if I'm not playing anything at all, or the DM's not playing anything, I imagine it either in my head or I play it by myself, since most of my interactions are online, role-playing.
The issue with that though is I'm one of those people who has that like, they'll hear something on repeat like that, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out, and that just keeps going if I don't have something.
Yeah, so use with caution.
It's not for everyone. I am pro music, but in order to like express what I'm thinking, I don't have an issue with that because I really don't have an issue expressing myself, honestly. But in a professional sense, I have to explain to kids what I'm hearing is what you have to do. You need to move your body like this because I think it should be that way. When I queer, right? Like, that's a mean way to say it, but whatever, it's true. Yeah, I'm not wrong.
They came to you. Why?
Yeah, willingly.
One thing, what is the worst soundtrack, the worst song, the worst mood killer that has ever like stopped?
Something you sent me.
There's not a whole lot of like bad music. There's music that doesn't fit the scene or the campaign. Like we mentioned, lyrical songs are kind of like ones you should stay away from, but I don't know if I've ran into anything like specific.
Just so we get noise overstimulated, like calm down.
There's not really like bad music to use. There's just incorrect music to use.
Lies. If I hear you play the Phantom of the Opera theme song while I'm trying to do something, like, I'm sorry, I'm like in the middle of doing. Yeah, but if I just hear a theme song of like a well-known thing, I'm like, why are we in Fairy Tale? Why are we in that? I don't care, Naruto. It could have been anyone. Like, don't do theme songs. Just don't do theme songs. It will break me against the wall. And like I said, I have an issue expressing it. I will call you out.
So, going back to like when we like music, how do you know like your team has an issue and like one of these does have like a level of music? How do you choose that? How do you know?
It's about you can feel it in your heart, but also it's about sitting down with your players and being like, what are you expecting from this game? If they're like, oh, I want to do something adventure-y, I want to do something with like a high fantasy level, you know, okay, I can shape my music around that. DMing and being a player isn't necessarily a two-part thing. It's a whole, and communication is very important, especially when there's music playing. The lack of communication can make things frustrating for players. So just knowing what they like, knowing what you like, is to be the best thing for choosing which music you like to use.
You're doing a high fantasy roleplay session. If you guys want to listen to EDM, go for it.
Yeah,
If that's what you guys are into. Like,
go ahead.
there's nothing stopping you. And if that's what makes battles go faster, go for it. I mean, you probably shouldn't, but you can.
I didn't think about it.
I said, is that what you think they should use?
Depends on the campaign.
I would definitely stay away from anything that's a little bit too base heavy.
Like I know you said earlier, like you want this level, but like how do they know that they have problems?
Well, I fixed that real easy. I played with only the same group of people for the past 6 years. With D&D stuff. Unless it's just like internet chat rooms.
If you're like going, if it's like a techno setting, you're going into the radioactive whatever, you can play BPM. That works. You know, like BPM.
That's definitely not what that is.
Okay. Like whatever. BPM is a station on Sirius Radio. Fuck you. Yeah. But it'd be like, yeah, right? It could be doing that. Yeah. So. But like you gotta feel it, you know what I mean? If you're going into it and you're like, this is the wrong song, it's the wrong song. It's as simple as that, really.
And if music or finding the right music is too complicated or too much, like uses too many spoons, you don't have to have music. Music is nice, but it's not a necessity.
Yeah, playing online with new people, I generally avoid using music the first time to feel out the group. And sometimes it's okay. Silence is okay sometimes.
Yeah. And scary.
Yeah.
mynoise.net.
No. I was just going. Okay, cool. Really fast before that. You guys took out this song that made you like us, right? Enough. Cool. We have like 3 more panels this weekend. That's what they do. Cosplay makeup. You want to learn how to do makeup? Some people up here and some people out there want to do makeup. Come do makeup.
That'll be tomorrow from 2:30 to 3:30.
In the makerspace, which is behind the ballroom, by the gazebo. Yeah, just take pictures, go for it. Total Drama MAGFest. Who has ever watched Total Drama? We're doing it. Come and win. But it's amazing. And then Stitches and Cosplay is done by the witty knitter over there who gives me horrible music. Knits cosplays. Okay, it's not all horrible, but
It's just mostly horrible.
which one? I don't remember. I ignore most of them.
Ow!
No, it's because I know where it's from. It's identifiable. But yeah, so anyways, that's it. And also, if you like us, here's some links for us. Take it away.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming.
Am I on that list? I can't see it.
Yes.
Follow me! Follow me on Twitter. I need more Twitter followers. I have enough Facebook. You don't need to follow me. I don't follow me.
I am.
He is. He is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, individual plugs. Here we go. Down the line. Start down.
Oh, I guess it might just be me then. I do a shit ton of audio editing and voice acting. I am in a bunch of podcasts. If you want to find out everything I'm doing, you can go to, it's the link up there, it's colby.card with 2 R's.co. I have been in a couple of video games like Tactical Magic, a RPG storytelling adventure. I've been in podcasts such as Lavender Ladies, which is very gay and very good, about an all-women mafia. I do audio editing for a couple different, I don't want to say major podcast producers, but they're kind of up there, such as Project Ozma and a lot of things associated with the Deuce Thunder networking. God, I don't know what their full title is. The Deuce Network Podcast. The Deuce Thunder Podcasting Network. There we go. Yeah, find me online.
They're pretty original.
Alright.
Clap.
Okay. And if you like us as a group, like I said, we're Reframe, and follow us on Facebook because we post what we do there and all that stuff.
And if
blah,
you
blah,
want to
blah.
see us here next year, please tell any of the
Anyone you
MAGFest leads.
Everyone you see, tell
Everyone you see, tell them Reframe sent you and Reframe needs to come back.
Oh, and also, really fast, guidebook, rate our panels. Rate us 5 stars.
Yes.
Please.
And as you're walking out the door, make sure you tell the camera that you love us and to invite us back.
Yes.
Every single one of you.
Yeah.
Or careful, just tell us personally, don't tell the camera.
Don't tell me.
Make sure you
Tell
tell
me.
them. If you have any complaints, give them to this guy right here.
Because I will tell you how to handle it and how to process it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a good rest of